I know my sweatshirt's kind of casual for today with all the awards, but you know, it says service above self, so I had to promote it. Welcome to the Prescott E. Bloom Service Above Self Awards. The awards are named after our state senator, Prescott Bloom, who was a member of this club. These awards have been an annual tradition for many years. Senator Bloom was born in Peoria and received his bachelor's degree from Williams College. He went to the London School of Economics and then received his law degree from the University of Illinois. He practiced law in Peoria and served in the United States Army Reserves. He served in the Illinois Senate from 1975 until his death in 1986. So in his name, we honor one senior from each area high school for their community and school service. As we did last year, I'm going to read aloud the recommendation from their school counselor, and then the achievements will be listed on the screen as the students come up to receive their award and introduce their guests, and then talk about one of their service projects. The students will be introduced in alphabetical order of the school's name, so you can anticipate when you're going to go. Last year I screwed up and put manual after the P's, so this year I hope I got it right. First we have Dunlap High School, so please welcome Vyoma Patel from Dunlap High School.
First of all, I just want to say I'm very honored to be receiving this award today. And if I had to choose one service project that was my favorite, it would be one that I did over my senior year, going into my senior year, where I worked with this organization called CO Virtual. Now, what CO Virtual is, it's an online STEM tutoring program where students ranging from middle school to early high school are taught a variety of STEM subjects that they can choose from, such as macroeconomics to forensic science, which is what I taught. Now, what makes this organization different from any other online STEM tutoring program is that all of the revenue made from this organization is all donated to helping to put meals in front of families and kids who aren't as fortunate as us during these pandemic times. And in fact, this organization has raised over $45,000 to put towards COVID-19 and hunger relief. Now, like I said, this is my favorite organization because me sitting behind my computer screen on a random summer day going into my senior year, not only was I educating the youth on a subject that is one of my favorites, but I was also helping to put meals in front of kids and families that, like I said, aren't as fortunate as us. So it's basically like killing two birds with one stone, all just by sitting behind my computer. And I'd like to introduce my parents right there that are with me today, Hemal and Nila Patel. And my future plans are attending the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign and majoring in public policies and law. So basically on the pre-law track.
Okay, I said I was going to read the recommendation and then I totally forgot. So we're going to go back a little bit. Vyoma's commitment to volunteerism and service is best exemplified by her path to co-creating the Dunlap High School Community Outreach Club. After volunteering for a summer at the Dream Center and talking with the volunteer coordinator, she realized the need for more volunteers throughout the nonprofit's various programs. She and a friend coordinated with the DHS administrators to start the Community Outreach Club, with the goal of organizing student volunteers to serve at the Dream Center and other organizations throughout the community. Vyoma not only has a heart of service, but she's a servant leader and truly puts service above self. Thank you very much. All right, next we have Maria Braun. I'll read the recommendation this time while she comes up. Come on. For multiple summers, this is from her counselor, Mark Kaczynski. For multiple summers, I have traveled with a group of students, including Maria, to Michigan to work on a Native American reservation for a 10-day service trip. It was during these service trips that I was able to see how much Maria cared for and connected with the people. She's one of the most compassionate young people I know, and she's grown into a tremendous leader.
I'd just like to thank the Rotary Club for this event. It's very nice. I did not expect to get recognized for anything. I'll talk about one service project we did at Michigan. It's a great experience overall. Oh, we got some pictures too. But we do so much up there, and it's a Native American tribe, and they are just so grateful for anything we do. It's about a group of 15 students, and none of us are very experienced in building anything. We built all those decks, and they're just so grateful, and it's just great to see the smile on their faces, and they're so grateful for all that we've done. And then they're the Turtle Clan, so we made a tire playground up in that top left, the picture in the top left. And the smile on the kids' faces is just so, it's just really, makes me really grateful to help out. We also have a bike day, and all the Native American kids will come bring their broken bikes. Even if it's not broken, we'll decorate it with bells and stickers and horns, and they just, yeah, they're very grateful for us to be there. And so,
Nope, that's it.
all right, I'd like to introduce my parents, Dean and Candy Braun. And then Kylie Milliken, she's our school's communication coordinator, and she's also my soccer coach. All three are great role models for me, and just inspire me to have hard work all day. Oh yeah, I'm going to college to become a nurse, and I'm going to start at ICC and then transfer to St. Francis Medical Center. Great.
Hey, thank you, Maria. Next, we have Charlie Potts from Limestone. Charlie's recommendation is from Catherine Nims, her school counselor. Charlie is an exemplary student. Not only has she succeeded academically, but she's also excelled in leadership positions and community service opportunities. I know she will have continued success both in college and her future career.
Good afternoon. My name is Charlie Potts, and I'm a senior at Limestone High School. Okay. Today I brought with me my mom and my counselor. 4 years ago, I didn't know what Easter Seals was, but because of Limestone and their unrelenting fundraising efforts, I feel more informed than other students my age on the importance of Easter Seals. On Tuesday, I concluded my final Easter Seals campaign. No one truly knows the hard work that goes into making such a successful campaign, but being a student council member, we're in charge of it all. Over the span of a couple of weeks, we host multiple events, including a dodgeball tournament, the vice versa dance, bags, student faculty basketball, food fair, a tin roof dinner, Rocket Man, whiteout basketball and auction, and many restaurant nights. But it's not just these events that help us reach new milestones every year. It's the people. This year's campaign has been more challenging than years past because of the recent loss of an LCHS student, and this is our first normal campaign in 2 years due to the pandemic. So we're ultimately trying to teach 2 new classes the meaning behind Easter Seals. But we never lose sight of our goals and the real reason behind all of these fun events. And that is why on Tuesday we announced that we raised a record total of $72,103.22 for Easter Seals.
Wow.
That's 507 service hours needed for the kids of Easter Seals to attend occupational therapy sessions, speech hearing therapy, autism services, and much more. I've learned so much about what it means to work towards a goal bigger than myself and the importance of having a team to support those goals. Easter Seals will always hold a special place in my heart because of Limestone High School. Moving forward, I've not yet decided on a college. I'm between the University of Iowa and the University of Illinois. I'm also currently undecided on a career path, but I know whatever I do, it will involve service and helping others. I just want to thank the Rotary Club for having me, and I'm very honored to have been chosen to receive this award.
Thank you, Charlie. All right, next we have Olivia Parker.
No.
Natalie Rodriguez. Yeah, well, you know, my alphabet is something to be desired. Flip the pages correctly. Come on up, Natalie. Natalie has been in JROTC all 4 years and has earned the highest rank in the program of Cadet Battalion Commander. She is in charge of the entire JROTC program at Manual High School. She has also excelled in the classroom while taking enriched and AP coursework. Natalie works hard at any task she is given and has a strong will to succeed. I admire her work ethic and dependability. From Nicole Burrell, her school counselor. Welcome.
So first I want to present the guests that I have with me. I have my mom, Juana Rojas, and my school principal, Devin Hawks. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me. One of the service projects that was actually, we did this year, it's where we collected items for a stand-down event, which is an event that's every summer they do it for veterans or soldiers that have come back from any of their deployment. And we've collected items such as toothbrushes, deodorant, healthcare stuff that they need. And this is an event where it's an all-day event that will be hosted in October, where they will just come down, socialize, forget about what they had, and just a day for them to relax and be here. And some of these pictures, this one actually is, we did a Veterans Day breakfast. We were going to be in the parade, the Veterans Day parade, but since it rained, we chose not to do it. And we served over, I'd say, over 200 veterans breakfasts. We sat there, we talked to them. And a lot of these events that I've done because of JRTC, where I've been just because of JRTC and getting to know these veterans, and because that person right there, he's Sergeant First Class Ortwig. He's our instructor. Because of him, he's the reason why any of this would have been possible. Any of me coming out of my shell, me being the JRTC battalion commander, being on top is because of him. And he's the reason why all this, I've been humbled so much to do all these service learning projects. And thank you so much for recognizing me for this award.
Thank you, Natalie. Now, can we have Olivia? Olivia Parker. Olivia is very motivated, organized, and ambitious student. She is a first-generation college student who is hardworking and dependable. While achieving a 4.0 unweighted GPA and a 4.6 weighted GPA, she also works at Best Buy and displays a friendly and courteous demeanor as a customer experience specialist. I believe Olivia is an exceptional student who has a bright future ahead of her, recommended by Tammy Collier, her school counselor.
Thank you. I no longer work at Best Buy. That was a while ago. He always says that though. I did love working there though. So thank you for this award. If you could show the two. Okay, this will explain. This is my most recent service project that I've done. I don't really have any other pictures of any other service that I've done. I am a student board member. I represent Peoria High, but I don't have any pictures from that. I do have videos. If you go on YouTube and look on Peoria Public Schools, they're there. But this was a service project that we did down at the Urban League. It was a gallery artwork show, and those are 3 of us from our digital art class. The other girl's name is Kennedy, and then Mary. We showed these digital freedom quilts. They were done digitally on iPads, and a freedom quilt is something that used to be made in the Underground Railroad to help slaves get to freedom. They showed the past, and these were all works from over 60 students combined, and we showed them to a lot of little kids, and we explained their significance to that time period, and that's about it that we did. But that was my most recent service project. I don't have any other ones, but I have done other things.
Jeffrey, go back to the list.
And those are a few of the different things.
All of her activities.
Yeah. I plan to go to Northern Illinois University for computer science with an emphasis on software development. And I would like to introduce my two guests, my sister, Samantha. My mom couldn't come today because she is a daycare worker. And then my assistant principal, Miss Megan Scahill.
Thank you, Olivia. All right, next we have Peoria Christian, Isaac Huddleson. Isaac is a team player, hardworking and reliable. He is adaptable, a quick thinker, detail-oriented, and able to work efficiently with the team. He puts in the effort and helps those around him to do their jobs more effectively. His role of running sound and lighting for events is crucial to the performances, and he takes his job seriously. Isaac is enrolled in honors, dual credit, and AP classes, and has risen to the challenges of those classes. He also participates in the Scholastic Bowl, Drama Club, and cross country. His recommendation is from Rachel Downing, his school counselor. Isaac?
So I would first like to thank the Rotary Club for letting me be here. I would also like to recognize my parents, my mom, my stepdad, and my dad are here today. My stepmom could not make it. And then my principal, Mr. Garrett, is here as well. So I'm going to talk mostly about tech crew and theater. So at our school, we put on wonderful theater productions, as I can knock on my own, or toot my own horn. There's the phrase. With that, I started running sound and lighting in 5th or 6th grade, and ever since then, I've slowly taken on more responsibility for these shows. I'm currently the technical director for our middle school show, which is Cinderella, happening this week. And with that, if you go to my other pictures, I've got the Boy Scouts. So the Boy Scouts has given me a lot of leadership skills that I've used in teaching other people how to run the tech. And then for our school, we also do chapels and the theater productions.
All right, thank you. So on his, Jeffrey, if you go back to his achievements, one of his, on the very bottom, it says, I did a rod volunteer photographer, and I wanted to hear about that, but he said he did it a long time ago and he doesn't really remember. So all these kids do a lot of things, so that's great. All right, next we have Risa Foster. Peoria Heights High School. Her recommendation is, Risa just returned to the Peoria Heights School District in January 2021. At her previous school, Mount Vernon, she was very active. She's incredibly determined, organized, and a natural-born leader. She's honest, respectful, and dependable. She cares about the needs of others, and she shows that through her commitment to service clubs at the high school and in the community. Risa?
So I want to talk about one of my main service projects. I work at my church, Richwoods, and I work with a specific program called Our Kids. We help with the kindergarten to 5th grade while the adults are in their service. And I just highly suggest any church volunteer programs you guys might have. There's so many churches in our area, really any area you guys may live in. There's so many different opportunities and places you can work in, so many different branches of the church to focus on. And even whether you're a religious person or not, there's still going to be programs that you can still assist in, as churches tend to help the community as well. With Our Kids, I love working with the kids. Like, I used to not like little kids very much at all. But like these kindergartners, they'll just come up to you with the biggest smile on your face, start dancing next to you while the songs are playing, and it's just great getting to know each of them individually and helping them further their faith. It's an awesome experience. And then a little about me. So I'm accompanied today by my parents, Shayna and Ron Foster, and by my Key Club advisor, Mrs. Gina Gorman. And next year I will be attending Northwestern University. I plan on majoring in linguistics with a minor. I'm really not sure yet, but I think education, business, or journalism is
Great. All right, we next have Peoria Notre Dame, John Fredrickson. John is one of the most versatile, hardworking, and innovative students I have had the pleasure to work with at our school. In addition to all his other activities, during his sophomore year, he created the school newspaper team. He solicited students from his literature class to write about their own experiences and the day-to-day goings-on in the school. John maintains his high marks in school, being ranked #1 in his class, and also continues to embrace what life has to offer. His recommendation came from Jane Perkins, his school counselor. John?
Hello. First of all, I'd like to introduce my guests, my mom, Barbara Fredrickson, and our assistant principal, Dr. Sistarelli. Second, thank you to the Rotary Club and to all of you for inviting me here today. It's an honor to be recognized for service, particularly from a club that has such a commitment to service both around the world and in our community on different levels. And just to talk briefly about the service I've done in high school, I've had service on a couple different levels. First, on a broader community level this past year, I'm a member of our school's all-school council, which puts on the Peoria-Notre Dame Christmas basket drive each year, which helps to deliver Christmas meals to over 400 local families. We collect cans from neighborhoods around the city of Peoria and beyond, and then also collect cans in the school. So I was responsible for helping organize that and also helping to collect cans on evenings throughout the month of December. So that's a broader community service. And then also smaller groups within the community. I was involved in Boy Scouts in my younger years and also the beginning years of high school, where I worked as a camp counselor at Camp Ingersoll, helping to teach aquatic skills in more of a one-on-one setting, and then also helping with some Eagle Scout projects, which are typically tangible things where people, as the capstone of their scouting career, help to build something, usually like trails or some sort of physical skill. And then finally, the third level of service that I've been involved in is just on a personal level, trying to find ways to serve other people around me in everyday life. And I've also been the beneficiary of that from other people looking to help me and always trying to give back to those around me. So I hope to take that commitment with me into the future, and thank you very much for this award as a reminder of the importance of service. My plans for the future, I'm not sure what school I'll attend, but I hope to study engineering and look for a way to use that to serve others in the future. Thank you.
All right, last but not least, we have Richwoods High School, Katie Wales. Katie is a dynamic young lady that has impressed everyone with all she has achieved in her 4 years at Richwoods. She's been involved in nearly 20 clubs, activities, and sports. Katie is strong, brilliant, compassionate, gracious, and humble. She's also an amazing student. She's accomplished many things and left a wake of positivity with everyone she has encountered. Katie couldn't be with us today. She is in Costa Rica on spring break with her Spanish class. So, why don't you go to the next slide, some of the things. Katie was involved in a lot of things. Like her counselor said, 20 clubs and activities, a lot of community involvement, a lot of school activities. Excuse me. All right, that's all of our awards for 2022. Thank you all very much for being involved in your community. When you go off to college, there is a Rotary college age group called Rotaract. So look that up in your college and possibly you can become a Rotarian. Good luck to all of you. One last round of applause for all of our students.